What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Creepy Countdown. Today we're going to take a look at the top 5 scariest Savannah, Georgia urban legends. Number 5. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Sorrell Weed House. This house belonged to a man by the name of Francis Sorrell, and it's where him and his family lived. The Sorrell family had a live-in maid by the name of Molly, in which Francis was having an affair with. Once Francis's wife, Matilda, got word of the affair, she then committed suicide by leaping off the outside balcony. About a week later, Molly was then found hung with a rope around her neck in the carriage house. It is said to this day that Matilda still haunts the house, and the house has been featured on many popular shows and movies, some of which include Ghost Hunters and Forrest Gump. Number 4. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Rene Rondeaulier. According to this legend, Rondeaulier was not your ordinary man. This beast stood over 7 feet tall and appeared to be more animal-like than human. Rondeaulier was responsible for digging up graves, killing little animals, and he even snapped a little girl's neck in an alley. However, after all this, he then killed 2 more little girls, hiding their bodies in the catacombs beneath what is now known as Colonial Park Cemetery. With all of this going on, a mob was assembled to take him down. Once the mob caught Rondeaulier, they hung him. However, shortly after, 3 more bodies was found near the cemetery, and was believed to be Rondeaulier's victims as well. It is said that the killings didn't stop after Rondeaulier's death, and that his ghost can still be seen walking the cemetery looking for another victim. Number 3. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Infinite Timeout. This legend is about a house located at Callan Square. Now, there are many houses located at Callan Square, but the one we're talking about today is 432 Abercorn. This house was said to have been home to a father and daughter, in which the father would punish his daughter by tying her to a chair near the living room window, while she watched the other kids play. However, one day she was tied up for 7 days straight and died of dehydration and a heat stroke. It is said that to this day, when taking pictures of the home, you can sometimes see the little girl still sitting in the window looking outside. Number 2. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Crying Gracie. This story is about a little girl named Gracie who tragically died at the age of 6 from pneumonia. Her father then had a life-size statue built for Gracie and had it placed near her grave in Bonaventure Cemetery. For years, people would come to the cemetery, would leave dolls, trinkets, and just about anything laying on or near the statue of Gracie. According to legend, you can sometimes hear Gracie running and playing in the quiet cemetery, and that if you try to take anything off the statue, then you will see tears of blood running down the statue's face. Number 1. Coming in at the number 1 spot of our top 5 scariest Savannah, Georgia urban legends list, we have the Lost Baby. The first man to have ever been murdered in Savannah, Georgia, is a man named William Wise. He was found dead in 1734, and a young couple who worked for Mr. Wise as slaves by the names of Alice Riley and Richard White was convicted and sentenced to hang in Wright Square. White was hung first, and thus it was Riley's turn. When Riley was about to be hung, she cried out that she was pregnant, and thus the city sentenced her to wait in prison to have the baby before they continued her execution. As soon as Riley had the baby, in which she named James, he was ripped from her arms and she was taken to Wright Square. Begging for her life, she admitted that her and Richard did kill Mr. Wise, but only because they wanted to escape their master because they were in love. The city then hung her anyways. 2 weeks later, her baby died and was buried with her. It is now said that Alice can be seen wandering through Wright Square crying out for her baby, and that if you take a baby to Wright Square, she will attempt to rip it from your arms, thinking it is her beloved James. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, leave a like and a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn bell notification on.